Heights fire. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, right now we watching the Cleveland Heights fire. Oh shit. Just see what's going on. Yeah, it look like it's burning real bad, huh? Hey, y'all, feel free to join in, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you.
You can do another one of the
And yeah, once again, this is Cleveland Heights.
I don't know, Stephen. I think I'm getting used to the weather. What's up, Stephen?
think about that. Nah, I'm just checking some things out. Oh yeah, and this fire is happening right now. Yeah, it's live.
How's it going? Alright. Are you Jen's husband? Okay, I'm Eric. I started with John back at Channel 23 in Akron all those years ago. We were going to say hi to you at the tree lighting ceremony, but you were busy. That's all I had. Rain shower. Back up. My right side. Oh yeah. That's new. What's that? Well, that is the Cedarly Meadowbrook project. Luxury apartments, and we're hearing unoccupied. They weren't quite done yet. Or at least they weren't occupied.
Not bad. Yeah, once again, y'all, it's a fire live, Cleveland Heights. So I mean, I appreciate y'all for tuning in anyway. Yeah, once again, this is live, Cleveland Heights, and it's looking pretty bad. Oh yeah, don't forget, please like, share, comment. I mean, have fun. Do what y'all do. Oh yeah, also I'm just testing things out, see how I want to do with my lives and stuff. I'm just now getting started with this stuff, so y'all please bear with me. I was thinking about doing that. Oh yeah, this is off topic anyway, but I was thinking about doing a late night lover show for, I mean, for the lonely people or whatever, like a lovers late night show, something like that. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end this live right here. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Once again, please like, share, and comment.
at least mitigate it from happening again. So you're going to see us proposing both of those.
Like water. Little things like water. You know, the party of common sense. See, we're the party of common sense. You're not, in all fairness.
Yes, sir.
We like water to put out fires. It's really quite efficient. All right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I'm Jay Obernolte. My district is just a bit east of here.
Yep.
And you were talking about the need to better manage our forests and our wildlands to prevent this from happening again. And you were so right about that. Just last year, a couple months ago in October, they put out a fire. The line fire in my district was over twice as big as the Palisades fire. And they put it out less than a mile from my house in an area where we had done thinning, and they stopped the...
Yeah, I'm still working some things out. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I'm still working some things out, figuring out some things. So, but yeah, I see y'all joining in already. But I'm gonna cut this live stream a little short.
Fire, Mr. President, on a fire break that we had built a couple of years ago.
That's right.
We have an area just on the other side of my community that hasn't been thinned in decades because it's being held up by a lawsuit from an environmental group that says we're going to reduce habitat. Mr. President, we need to, in addition to getting resources and boots on the ground to do
It looks like you don't even want to hear that.
this treatment, we need to reform our legal system to prevent these lawsuits from tying up these projects for years and years and years. And not to say that the merit shouldn't be heard, but we need to hear them and we need to move on, resolve them.
Is this a state group? State or federal group?
This is a local group, actually, Mr. President, but they have help from the state.
They use the environment to make themselves feel good, and they're destroying our country. And you've got to, at some point, you've got to put your foot down. I know exactly what you're talking. You have local and state groups, and you have federal groups too. And you got to fight them the right way, because you'll never, even if the mayor gives, you're going to have a local group come in and sue. You're not allowed to go on your property. They're going to talk about asbestos and every other thing. They want to go on their property, and they want to clean out their property. And you cannot let anything get in their way. And you'll have this place built up quickly, beautiful. It'll be more beautiful than before. And I would do one other thing. I'd give them a 10%.
They're going to turn it into another smart city. That's what they're going to do. That's all they focus on, is smart cities.
15% bonus on their house because they went through hell. And they should be allowed to build a little bit, give them a little bit lot line bonus, give them a bonus on size, maybe a little bonus on height. They went through hell. You know, some of them had...
Oh, yeah. Please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe button, too. All of the above. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Houses where they were restricted. They have to have an 8-foot ceiling. You let them have a 10-foot ceiling. Let them build a nice house, a nicer house than they had before. But I would give them a 10 or a 15% bonus on their plans. And I think it would be very well received, because they'll be able to build a little bit nicer house. Do you like that idea, by the way? They deserve it. Because you know what? It's not their fault that this fire took place. This fire took place, could have been stopped. It's not their fault. It's not the homeowner's fault.
And I also heard that I heard that he was thinking about getting rid of FEMA. I don't know. Maybe I was tripping.
I think they should be entitled to a bonus on their house. Okay.
Mr. President.
Sir, go ahead.
Thank you. Some good news from Paradise. We stood together there 6 years ago, along with the governor.
That was so
Is that 3,400 homes have been rebuilt out of the 18,000 lost, and there's 400 more in the wings. And so FEMA was very helpful. Now my colleague who has Altadena here, probably a very similar situation. Clearing the lots, they're probably going to have to clear about a foot worth of soil underneath those foundations,
right,
to get the toxicity out. So they'll need a lot of help. Those are working class folks in Altadena.
And we did a good job with you
and
people.
FEMA was extremely helpful.
Yep.
30,000.
That was the old days when FEMA was good. FEMA's no good anymore.
Yeah.
That was when we ran it.
See, I was just talking about FEMA, too.
It was very good, but now FEMA's not good.
We got to get them on track. But on the water, thanks so much for your strong efforts on that. Right now, Lake Shasta, which is in my district, is dumping more water than what is coming in. So is Folsom Lake. And those are federal projects that should be building up, because We're latter January here, and you can't count on the rain and the snow coming
Yeah.
every year. And so if we don't fill those projects, then my colleague in San Joaquin Valley isn't going to get his water for his farmers. Well, it might be all right up in the north. They aren't going to get it. And then the water needs to go through aqueduct for Southern Cal to refill maybe the Santa Ynez Reservoir that was empty during this.
You don't even need reservoirs. With the water coming down, you don't need the reservoir. You have so much water, you don't need it. You only have reservoirs because you tried to hold water. But you have natural water coming down along the coast. It's for a million years it's been coming. You know that, right?
Yeah.
In addition to that, you have a lot of half pipe. In other words, you have the half pipe that's built, and it hasn't been used. You see, it's bone dry. No water's been in that half pipe for years and years. It was closed up years ago.
Had the reservoir,
It's already
sorry.
there. Yeah.
Had
You got
the
it, you
reservoir
got
above Palisades been full, they wouldn't have run out of water in a few hours. It would have gone for at least a few days with 40 acre feet out of 600,000
That
acre feet.
reservoir's been empty for a long time.
Yep.
It shouldn't have been empty. Okay. Any other
Thank you.
questions? Yeah, please.
Mr. President, my name is Tracy Park. I represent the people of the Pacific Palisades on the LA City Council. I wanted to thank you for your loyal support to our military, our police officers, and especially our firefighters.
Thank you.
My top priority going forward is to get these men and women home as soon as possible and open up the pathway to begin their rebuilding process. It was the Army Corps of Engineers who announced
And yeah, and yeah, I think the prisoners did help fight the fires too. I seen that on the news.
last night that it would be 18 months. I am fully committed to doing my part on the ground with our state agencies and our city
Good.
and our county partners to speed this up.
Good.
I just ask for your ongoing partnership with FEMA and the EPA and our other federal agencies to make sure that we have a commitment across all layers of government to get these people back home. Thank you, sir.
I do. Thank you very much. It's well said. I do have to say FEMA is a big disappointment. We had it working well. We had great people, but FEMA's not good anymore. What FEMA did in North Carolina, they still haven't even gone to certain areas. They don't know what they're doing. And